So I don't know. Probably have seen this. I think this was the next car that I completed after or before those other, not after, but before those other ones. The Serpent 989E. Um, Another one. Still haven't driven. Um, Not yet. I still have to get it on the setup station, set it up, but I'll go over it really quick. I locked the front. I'll get rid of the one way. Um, all the pulleys are stock. Probably gonna keep it that way for a little bit. This car is probably gonna be, if I keep this motor in it, uh, which is like limited, unless I get some Revo gears and get somebody with the machine shop to cut the centers bigger to fit on here. It's limited by the gearing and the amount of adjustment I have. Um, Even if if you can see it, even if I open up these slots a little bit, like a millimeter or two, it's not gonna make a huge difference on the gear ratio that I can put in here. And since this is a 1650 kV, even on 8S, um, dropping from the 40 tooth to a 36, I think the biggest I could go would be like a 31 or so. I could probably put on the motor side, and the mesh would be really tight. Um, just not the biggest gearing or not a tall enough ratio with this lower kV motor for speed runs. For drag racing, plenty of like adjustments. Um, I don't remember. I'm just gonna throw out a number that I seen on the calculator. I think it was like with the biggest ratio, like 125 miles an hour or something. Like that's what the gear calculator said. So I mean, that is fine for speed runs. 100 miles an hour, but or 120 miles an hour. But I think this car will probably just stay a drag car. Um, and hopefully I drag, or it'll just be a shelf queen. But it has the Castle 1520 1600 kV MMX8 lock front, another hobby wing, Futaba receiver, um, and I'm gonna give it a go on 8S. See how these pulleys handle it. That was that super quick. Probably could see there's definitely more in depth on this car if you want on the channel. This was actually one of the cars that I really wanted to build on there, and it kind of happened, kind of. But Serpent 989E